You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
K, you know, I don't care about your feelings, nigga. Bucks, what up? 1800 shit. B&E. Get.
Bug, mega.
It's time to turn up on these niggas, mega. What up? Yeah. Bucks, 1800 shit. Yeah. Thinking about copping a new coupe. How I'm gon' fit in the scanners. Pull up on you in all black shit. Reverse on the digital cameras. They only see me once a year. I kinda remind them of Santa. They cost me $1,000 a pair. My shoes are designer like Panda. Never told on the... And what was crazy was, before I had even got into URL, I was on the phone with Tsunami Surf before my first URL battle. You get what I'm saying? Like, me and him was having a conversation about coming to URL, because he was already on URL. Okay. You get what I'm saying? And I was.
So how did you and Surf know each other to be on the phone?
It was, I wanna say. See, cause who put us on the phone, I'm not around no more. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay,
we're not around.
So somebody, mutual person that both of y'all knew, put
something
y'all on
something like that.
Okay.
It was years ago. Now, me and Surf is talking.
That's a fun fact for me.
And it's just crazy because it's like he's a reason why I didn't go to Grind Time on some real shit. Like, I was going to go to Grind Time and battle, but he's like a reason. He's the main reason why I didn't go there. And
Grind Time reach out to you about coming over there, or you just figured you know what Grind Time is?
I knew what Grind Time was. Right. I just figured I just wanted to battle. You get what I'm saying? And I never thought that they would pick me. Smack and them would reach out to me or none of that. And I'm just thinking like it might be easier for me to get in there. You get what I'm saying? But the connection that put me on the phone with Surf, he's the reason why I didn't go there. You get what I'm saying? And coming into the URL, I wanted him to be my first battle. You get what I'm saying? But he had got locked up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
wait. So I'm sorry. I just want that conversation with Surf. So he's convincing you not to go to Grind Time to do. I keep saying time. To come to URL. To go to URL. And be there. And battle there. And I was telling him, like, because I had already watched him in Young Ill. You get what I'm saying? And I told him, like, I wanted to battle him. This was years ago, before I even got into URL. Wow. You get what I'm saying? Like, I told Surf I wanted to battle him, man. I bet nobody knows that you and Surf had actually already connected before you even touched the URL.
Before I even talked to a lot of people. Surf was like one of the first battlers I seen on YouTube in URL that I talked to. Before I even talked to Rex, any of them, I talked to Surf. Like, that was the first nigga, but that was the first nigga I was trying to battle from the gate. Like, from when I got the call for Suge, I told Smack I want to battle Tsunami Surf from day one. Wow. And it took years for Smack to even pay me attention. To be like, all right, who you want? all right.
We need to know. We need to know that too. When it was like
for real, like it took him years for me. Like when he called me, I'm so in love with battle rap. Like I didn't realize how it was back then, but now I know when he called me back then, it was for Suge. Like a look for him. Like it wasn't for me.
He was the punching bag.
I was supposed to be the punching bag. You get what I'm saying? Like
a lot of times you were supposed
it was a lot of times. It was a lot of times, bro.
Shut up, like
it was a lot of times. I was supposed to spark. I say about from the beginning of my URL career till about my 6th or 7th URL battle. Wow. About say my 8th or 9th. I'd say about my 8th or 9th. Smack finally stopped playing with me. It was like, all right, gonna put you to the test, and I'm gonna give you your rematch versus Clips.
This part of the video, I'm gonna title it.
Yeah.
I was Smack's punching back in the beginning.
Yeah. Facts though.
That's funny.
Like he was putting me through the tests for real, through the test of time, like, and I was evolving through everything, like.
So he now your first punching bag.
Yeah.
Job.
Yeah.
Was Shotgun Suge.
It was Suge, and what was crazy was like, all right, I get to the battle.
That joint was outside.
It was outside in the Bronx, and I was used to shit like that. Like it's like we outside. This is nothing. Like, shit. Yeah, but when I get out there, it's like all of the Jersey niggas that I've seen on YouTube. I see Arsenal, I see O-Red, I see no, Surf wasn't there. I see Suge, I see I think Swave was out there if I'm not mistaken. I just see a bunch of motherfuckers.
I'm looking because I can see. I remember Arsenal. I think O-Red was there.
Yeah, Red was out there because he had a battle that day. But this,
even J400 was there.
But this is what's crazy about the J400 was there. This is what's crazy about the Suge battle though. Before I battled Suge, O-Red had battled a nigga from Baltimore. Like, and the nigga from Baltimore he battled name was Black Hayes.
That day?
That same day. And that's on YouTube. O-Red smokes this nigga.
You didn't know the dude?
I didn't know the dude. I mean,
because he was
I didn't know the dude, but I knew the dude. But we wasn't cool. Like, me and the nigga had problems for real, but I didn't know him. Like, he was just hating on me because... that's some old shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew who he was, but we just wasn't cool for real. So when we get there, he's battling Red, I'm battling Suge, but he battles first. Red kills this nigga so bad. I'm like, after I see that, I'm like, I want to battle him. Like, I'm straight like, I want to battle him. Like, Smack, give me him. So I battle Suge, and I'm still calling out Red. And then Smack calls me like, yo, I got...
Hold up. Suge battle. Just give me a little bit of history with the battle. It was short battle though. Were they 1/2 minute rounds or something?
Nah, it was
seemed like them rounds were kind of short.
Nah, they was 3 rounds, probably 2 minutes.
Okay, maybe that's why, you know, 2 minutes is still short in this game.
I don't really remember, but it wasn't, them shits wasn't.
And he did any history, any research on Suge before that battle?
I mean, yeah, back then I seen his, he only had like, he had the joint with Heartless and
Hollywood.
Yeah. That was the only Suge battles back then for me to watch. Like now you can do your homework on Suge, but back then it wasn't money battles of Suge for me to watch. You know?
This nigga wild ass and his bars Laffy Taffy. With that flow, you'll never get a Benz. Try cab a taxi. Stupid. The Mac 11 what I'm working with. You talking to them guinea pigs then? You in deep gerbil shit. And I'm serving it. You can say I cut his face with a Sharpie because the mark is gonna be permanent. Y'all niggas stick around the boy and you can learn some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So your respect level for Suge when you was getting ready to battle him? Did it?
My respect level for Suge, I didn't know Suge. Back then I didn't care. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know Suge. I just knew how battle rap could get. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm about to go up against this big, tall ass nigga I don't know, so I know to keep my fucking distance. You get what I'm saying? Like, this big motherfucker swing on me. We outside. We gonna turn up. Like, but nah, like.
Yeah, the house.
But back then, I didn't. Like when we get there,
Suge had on house slippers?
Yeah, when we get there, had on house slippers, bro. We had on house slippers, a do-rag,
Niggas was for the
8X
culture.
white t-shirt,
for the
shit.
culture. Rock and Suge did outside for the culture, man.
But yeah, like when I got there, like it was, you know, like I'm a battler. When I get to a battle, I'm thinking it's gonna be drama. Like that's how it is out here. Like you know what I'm saying? But out there, and they got it organ like Smack. The URL shit is just different. Like it was a different feel back then. Like
they go from whatever
boom,
can happen.
It's like damn.
To this shit.
Yo, it's love in the beginning. You get what I'm saying? Like when I got there, Suge showed me love. We rapped and we was like, yo, we about to do this. All right, boom. Then we just go into battle mode. Like, and that was my first time really experiencing
professionalism.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, again, he was a lot more organized. He's still organized now, but he was an organized league. So, and I know, I always said that back then, even back then, I'm like, yo, how this shit ain't jump off back then? That's why I can never be a battler, because I can't do that shit.
A lot of people say
I can't have shit.
a lot of people like, yo, but it's about being professional.
Yeah.
You know it's a sport. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? Sometimes, like when people get into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know they're going against the rules of the sport because you're supposed to be able to take whatever somebody can dish out. You're supposed to come, be ready for anything.
Right.
The worst thing they can say about your mother and your kids, be ready for it. You know what I mean?
All right, where did we leave off? Were you saying Suge 3-0'd you? Is that where we left off at?
Yeah, that's what he said.
But I know what we was talking about, the he had on his house. He was comfortable. That's kind of really comfortable, huh?
Yeah, he was
You got house slippers on outside in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And you from Jersey.
House slippers. I was like, okay. Hey, he feeling comfortable.
Very.
Good.
Okay, so hold on. So in the Suge battle, your feelings about the battle in whole?
I was pretty. It was like my first time on Smack. Like, you know, I was pretty excited as far as, and it wasn't nothing like my clips, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, came out on YouTube and it actually came out round by round because that's how Smack put it out. Used to put out shit back then. Yeah, man.
That's why I'm thinking it's short, I think. Because it wasn't the full battle.
Yeah, that's probably why
it
was in pieces and shit. He put it out round by round. So like when first round came out, I got to read the comments. Back then, like nowadays, you wouldn't catch me in the YouTube comments and shit. Like I done grew out of that. But back then I used to feed into that shit and that's what would keep me motivated. But then it used to break me at the same time.
Yeah, it's a good and a bad thing. Yeah, comments can help you like, oh yeah, then word.
Yeah, word. Like, damn, you hope my mom die? Like, oh shit. Like it'd be crazy shit in the comments.
Them
like
comment section, they
like,
say
God damn, like and then
they have no chill button.
Done evolved and shit. Like, yeah.
What they say, the internet is undefeated.
Yeah, the internet's definitely undefeated.
Always will be too.
Always will be.
Cause they don't care.
Real.
So I win, lose, draw.
I mean, if you asking me, I think I won. You know what I mean? I think I did pretty good against Suge for my first time on URL. Yeah, I never choked, so it's like
we were just talking about that. And me and my son was just talking about that.
And that's always on my mind, you know, like, I don't want to get in front of the big lights and just fuck up.
But only one time you choked.
No.
PG Skillet. We'll call that a choke.
Oh, I mean,
but we'll get there.
Word.
The only time you had a flawless or almost flawless performance.
Yeah, word.
So now here comes after Suge, you get another punching bag call.
Yeah. You got battle after Suge.
If the stats are right, it's K-Shine.
I think right after Suge, I battled that Ronnie G Cat. Like I wasn't, you know what I mean? I was still just battling whoever.
Oh, that wasn't URL.
Yeah, I came home and battled him on a basketball court.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's on YouTube. Like right after Suge, I battled the Ronnie G Cat. And like it was crazy because right at that battle, Suge, like in my neighborhood, like when everybody watched that shit on YouTube, they were like, oh, this nigga went up there and battled. Oh, all right, so
because it's New York too.
Yeah. So now it's like everybody out here just started talking shit about me, and I ain't really that nice. And so I went out there in the city, battled him, killed him in front of all his friends, and then I battled K-Shine. And it's like, I just wasted 3 crazy rounds on that nobody, you know what I'm saying? And then I went straight right in for K-Shine, like, and I already knew who K-Shine was when Smack gave me the call, like, I had just watched him in Goods, like, he didn't have no other battles on YouTube for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just him and Good, so that's all I just kept watching. Like, and that battle was mad dope.
That was a good battle.
So I just kept watching it. Like that's exactly who I expected to be battling. And then that nigga just came in. It was like he was evolved. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was like he wasn't the same nigga that I was just watching. Like, and that's what taught me. Like, battling him, I learned to slow my shit down. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause I used to rap at a faster pace. You get what I'm saying?
Sometimes
like,
you still do. You can get a little speedy
I can get
sometimes.
there too.
Yeah.
But and so could Shine though.
Right.
Like Shine could slow it up too, but he could get there too. Like, but battling him, it was like I expected
Is Smack still calling you, or is it Beasley or Norman?
This was Smack calling.
Okay.
This was Smack calling me for the K-Shine shit. And it was crazy because K-Shine was in the halfway house at the time. Like, he had to go back after we battled, he had to go back to jail.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
shit was wicked.
it was crazy. Like, he came out, we battled, he had to go back in.
The same day or the next
Same
day?
day, same night. And I was on, he actually had to call, because I was running late. So if I'd have made it at a certain time, he'd have had to go in, and we wouldn't have got the battle. But he got an extension just so we could battle. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he got an extension. It was like an hour extension because I made it like 5 minutes late.
I know he was running late. I didn't know
we had to hurry up. That's why we just hurried up, went to the Smack, just straight asked the nigga like, yo, let us come in here and shoot. The man like, yeah, come in.
Right.
And that's when we started, me and K-Shine.
And the location
They was like,
was
yeah,
dope
right here in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yo, that background is.
So that wasn't a setup location. That was a random.
That was
some random shit.
Random. We was in a restaurant or some shit. What was it, yo?
I don't know, bro. It was a random
See,
restaurant.
we don't know that as fans. We just see the battle and think it was set up
crazy because I
Everything
pulled up.
was for the culture
It wasn't.
coming up.
Back then, it wasn't like me and K-Shine. That wasn't no set up event. It wasn't that was a one-off. Only people that knew about that was him and his people, me, my people, and Smack. Like, so when I pulled up, it was me and whoever was in my car, and it was K-Shine and 20 dot mob people. Swear to God. K-Shine, Murder Mook, and 20 other motherfuckers.
Was it Harlem?
In Harlem. In Harlem.
No home
In
court.
Harlem.
No home court battle.
No home court. Nothing.
We traveling for everything. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Wow.
Imagine a home court battle. They don't want that problem. That's why, you know what I mean, we gonna travel to y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now you battling Shine. How are you at the battle? You see he showed up with all those people. Does that change your demeanor? Does that give you butterflies?
It did. He was there with Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? Like,
never met Mook before.
I didn't.
You watched the party and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Mook was already a legend.
And what was crazy was I didn't know Show yet. And Show is the one who brought me into Dot Mob. You get what I'm saying? I met him after me and Shine.
Rex was there too, so whole Dot Mob.
Rex wasn't there. It was just Mook. Rex actually wasn't there when me and Shine battled.
Okay.
And when I met Rex, that's what he told me. He was like he's like, when I first met Rex, he told me, you one of my favorites, and like I couldn't watch you and Shine battle. Like, I didn't want to be there in person, like type shit. Like, word, yeah. So, but yeah,
that's pretty deep.
Like,
So go ahead.
Coming into that battle, like I was fully confident and prepared, but seeing Mook, that shit, like
another legend in your eyes, right?
Yeah, especially at the time, it was like, yeah, oh damn, this nigga got that nigga with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
did you know that Shine was Dot Mob? Well, you know what? You saw that from the Goods battle anyway.
Like, Rex behind him. So it's like, oh shit, I'm about to really go up against this nigga. And yeah, we go at it. Like, and what shocked me was that this nigga had Tay Roc material. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he like wrote for me. Nigga, it wasn't no just bars for anybody. You watch that K-Shine battle, that nigga wrote for me, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can watch a lot of his other battles, and it's like he could have used that shit on anybody.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But nah, that nigga wrote for me. Like, nah, and that was one of the hardest battles I've had in URL. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. I didn't have, and that's what's crazy. Like, it wasn't no big ass crowd, and I still was like nervous like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because, like, for one, I'm battling a nigga that I just was watching go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And for two, he got the man behind him. You know what I'm saying? So me coming up, like, that was a big moment for me. You feel me? To get through, and yeah.
I think we was also talking that you could tell those rounds were structured.
Oh yeah, they were structured for me. Like I said, that was one of my hardest opponents in URL that I faced my whole career.
Till this day?
Yeah, K-Shine was one of them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, if you look at it, I mean, if you really followed all 22 of my battles and really watched the structure of all my opponents' rounds, K-Shine had that shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like B-Magic was one of them too. Like, he had that shit for me. Like, there's a couple of them niggas that just had that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Which everybody should have that shit for their opponent. When you write, do you write for your opponent?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, it hasn't always been like that.
Okay.
I mean,
at what point did that change?
I learned throughout the game. Like, when I first battled Suge, I wrote probably my first round was probably tailored for him. The rest of it, my second and third could have been for anybody in the world. You know what I mean?
And that's still when you were...
That was still me
coming up.
Yeah, still trying to learn. You know what I mean? Same with Shine. Like I say about, I had maybe 2 rounds tailored for him. I don't know which round it was that was just could have been used for anybody.
Cause you don't drive, I hate you. Hurry up and die. You a thief. You get followed around in every store like hurry up and buy. This fucking guy getting me pissed, I'm getting psychotic. I'ma start throwing these fists. Mook gonna try and stop me. Buck's gonna suplex Mook. Rex get blindsided. I get that whole mind dotted. Listen.
You know what I'm saying? And battling him, hearing all of the name flips, and that was like one of the first people in URL that flipped my name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Suge didn't flip Tay Roc?
Didn't flip Roc. Sean was the first nigga in URL to do a Tay Roc flip. You know what I'm saying? And
pose like Rodimus and flick that shit straight in your nose. His mother's a crackhead. Her sister's her clone. I say I got a rock left, and them bitches explode. She'll shoot her in the chest. She'll shoot her in the dome to get served. That's how I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Motherfucking gun bustle, nigga, I'll be that.
yeah, that's what put me on.
Still learning.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
Still learning,
you know what I'm saying? Just like we was all still learning at the time, but I was learning off of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't matter. Like, anybody that I battled, I learned from. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nobody that I didn't learn from.
I get that, because you always, like every battle we go through, you always mention something to that effect.
I learned something from every single person I battled.
So what was the atmosphere, and how was you feeling after the battle?
I felt good. I felt like I won. A lot of people feel like I lost. I think it was dope. You know, that was my second URL. I was real excited. Everybody in my hood was going crazy over it. You know what I mean? So it was nothing to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was still doing it for the love. Like, I didn't get paid for Suge. I didn't get paid for Shine. I came up there on my own. You know what I mean? Like.
And did Mook say anything to you afterwards?
Me and Mook spoke after that, and he showed me big love. Like, that. It was crazy. That was like one of the only times I ever spoken with Mook. You know what I mean? Like, from then till now. Yeah. Sounds crazy, don't it?
Well, yeah, because at some point of this interview, we're going to have to get to when you were Dot Mob.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Everybody else good? Smack was there. Who else was? Is Beasley at any of these events at this stage? Beasley or Norbs, are they at the events?
I didn't see Beasley. When I battled Suge, I didn't see Beasley or Norbs or Chico. Just Smack. It was just Smack when I battled K-Shine. I didn't see Beasley, Norbs or Chico. I'm pretty sure they was around, but I didn't see them. Like at the where I was battling, they wasn't there.
And you haven't even met them outside of them anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't meet them at the time. I actually, and then after that K-Shine battle, I was still asking Smack about O-Red. Now, before I got O-Red,
not Surf, because I know you said you wanted to battle Surf.
What about Surf? But Surf was still locked up at the time.
Okay.
And remember, I told you I seen O-Red beat the Baltimore dude, so I still was trying to get him, but he got K-Shine after that.
Okay.
So I was trying to still get Red, and this was when Norbs had started the Nah, my fault. This was before the PGs. YK had battled O-Red first. And basically in that battle, in that same battle with YK and O-Red had dissed me in it. Like, cause he heard I was calling him out and shit. So he had dissed me in a YK battle.
That's a good sign, huh? That he was calling you out. Means you must be doing something for him to even care.
But it was like right after that, Smack had ended up making me battle YK. Like, that was crazy.
Right, you got PG Skillet after K-Shine, and then
after K-Shine I battled
PG Skillet.
I battled PG Skillet.
Right, and then Young Cannon.
And then Young Cannon. Right. Yeah. Now PG, that was some Maryland shit. You know what I mean? Like, that was some shit that was, you know, the pit fights and me, we kind of been going back and forth for years. Like,
so
ever since.
PG Skillet's from down here?
Yeah, he's not from Baltimore. He's from PG County.
Okay.
That's like a place out here in Maryland, different county and shit.
Okay.
Close to DC. But yeah, he was running with pit fights at the time, and me and pit fights just was bumping heads. That's a Baltimore battle league. You get what I'm saying? And it was like, because I wouldn't do battles for the numbers that they wanted, or I wouldn't battle the people they wanted, so we just was bumping heads because I was already in URL and none of them wasn't. And I guess that's just why we was just bumping heads. You know what I'm saying?
Your stock is different, so if they want you, they should have to pay you.
Right. But me and them ended up, it was crazy on the Facebook shit. Like, we ended up going back and forth, wilding on the internet, and long story short, me and PG ended up, like, I battled PG Skillet for free. Like, they didn't pay me. I bet my own money. I bet my own $1,000, and he bet his own. You know what I'm saying? And we had 5 judges. We had one from PG County, one from Harford County, where I'm from, and we had 2 judges from Baltimore, and we had an out-of-state judge, and the out-of-state judge was Swave. This was before I even knew Swave.
Mr. Seba.
Swave. Plus, he was at the same battle event, like battling somebody. You feel me? Like, and he was one of the judges.
Who knew that?
Huh?
Who knew that?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the shit. Like, you can see Swave voting. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
see, I did. Like, so that's why this is so important.
Yeah, it's judged.
Yeah, like, that's dope.
The battle's judged. It's on YouTube. Swave is one of the judges, and actually, Swave's vote is the vote that saved me. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I wasn't big in URL at the time. I wasn't close to Swave. Right. Like, and ever since that, me and Swave been close. You get what I'm saying? Like,
first round, I guess we all can agree. They definitely go to PG. I don't know what happened there, but you know what I mean? We all know. Second round was the toughest round. Like, if I could hear that round again, I really, like, I would love for y'all to do that one over type shit. Second round is hard for me to call. I can't. Third round, I give it to Tay. Second round? That shit.
Call it, my nigga. You gotta call it, my nigga.
Son, really, the real talk, my nigga. That round was hard body, my nigga.
You gotta call it.
I'm better go to my
Yo, hold your man, yo.
I give it. I give it the Roc.
That's 3-2. He won. Let's go him.
Now this is the famous battle that, you know, when people talk about, like I said to you earlier, I don't know you to choke in any of the battles, but you threw up in this battle.
Yeah.
And that didn't have any effect on the judging, evidently, if you won that battle.
Right.
It's kind of fucked up that you threw up and still beat somebody.
But what was crazy?
It's not a good sign for the other guy.
Because it's like, when I threw up, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I just lost my money.
Right.
You know what I'm
would
saying?
think, yeah.
And that's why I'm just like battling extra hard, like in that battle. Like,
What round was it?
first round.
First round.
Very first round. Like,
So you were fighting for your life for the second and third, which probably made you stand out more because you turned up.
and it was like right in the beginning of my first round. Like, I threw up probably like 10, 12 bars in, and then I just finished my whole first round. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas that's drunk and throwing up ain't remembering the rest of that.
Right.
Like, I don't know how I did it, but I just got that type of memory.
It's been a rap for this bitch. With the gat, I'm Tom Brady with the accurate wrist. Talk shit, I put bliss sticks on the back of my fist, and bitch slap the chap off your lips. But like a pothead, face this fucking L. Since you sleeping, I'ma kill him. He gonna wake up in front of hell. When you battle, all you do is play tough and fucking yell when I'm about to throw up. I'm hey man. I'm drunk right now, yo. I'm drunk right now.
Chess recovered pretty good. It took him a while, but once he recovered, he had a great next couple of rounds when he threw up.
Yeah.
All right, so you win that. And it's funny because you were URL, you were Lions Den, URL, and then you did the PG Skillet thing, and then I think for the rest of your career it was all URL. Yeah. So now tell me the next phase. What happens after the PG Skillet battle? Is it Smack that calls you again?
I'm still dealing with Smack. The first time I met Norbs, I'm still dealing with Smack for a while. Like, the first time I met Norbs was around the time I was about to battle Clean, and we'll get into that. You know
okay. See, I asked you because I don't know, like, throughout this whole time, I don't know anybody else in URL that we looked at almost like a prodigal son to Smack.
Right.
You understand? It's like once you got your foot in and you were doing whatever, it was like Roc URL. That's it. That's how we.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like
exactly.
Smack's right hand man.
Exactly.
So now I'm seeing,
but
through
like,
this whole
even though
process,
I was getting a call from Smack, it's not like it ain't like it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't have that bond like we got now. You know what I'm saying? Like back then it was, and I wasn't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, but them giving me that call and me just being able to be there every time
said a lot.
Them being able to depend on me every time, no matter what, that right there was what built that bond with me and Smack. Like, he know he could call me and be like, yo, I want you to battle such and such. I'ma accept and I'ma be there. He know that. Like, he can tell you that himself out of his mouth. Like, back then, if you'd have called Roc, how did it work? Man, I wouldn't get that nigga $1 and he'd show up and kill whoever. For real. Like, he'll tell you. Like, facts.
Super fast. So now you get the call, Smack gives you the call for Young Cannon.
Yeah.
Who's, by the way, always been dope.
Fire.
always been dope, and it's just I don't know what happened along his trail. What happened?
I wanted that battle. Like I wanted that battle. Like I mean, I still wanted to battle Old Red at the time, but when he threw YK out there, I'm like, fuck it. That's another URL battle. Why not? Like they accepted. And on top of that, I'm battling on this was at the time I'm battling YK on the biggest card in the world. It was Hitman vs. Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like me and YK battled on that card. You know what I'm saying? Like Hitman and Arsenal, that battle was at the time one of the biggest battles in the world about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was opening up for them niggas.
Yeah, that's when Arsenal was really like. There was nobody coming close to the numbers he was doing back then, so he was the man. I mean, since then, a lot of people have been doing crazy numbers.
Was the man, nigga. Like back then, like nigga, he was the fucking man.
Yeah.
Like,
again, I don't know how much footage that Young Cannon had out at that time. So, do you know who he is? Are you like? You know,
yeah, I knew who he was from the just from the Old Red battle. You know what I mean? I didn't really have much to look up on him at the time. It was just the Old Red battle that was out.
Do you think he won or lost on the Old Red battle?
I can't really think back that far. I don't even remember, but I know I accepted the battle with him like with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I thought he was dope in that battle. You know what I'm saying? So I just took him.
So how to
shout out to YK too. That's my cave nigga now. You know he's cave.
Yes.
I mean definitely.
Well deserved too. Like I say, because it seems like he's on a comeback. I like to call it. You know, he's starting to get some good looks, and he actually showing up and showing out.
He needs is a bigger name, and he gonna take off.
Yeah.
Like,
tell him I'll battle him if he he needs some recognition. I'll battle him. But how did that battle? Now again, don't give me any because he's your guy now. Don't hold nothing back from the battle. I just want you know.
I mean, YK was a classic. Like it's actually an underrated battle. You know what I mean, he's more my style of rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like coming into the URL, like me and him was the only niggas on that gun bar shit heavy. You get what I'm saying? Like if you watch me his battles, he's talking the same shit I'm talking.
They was Young Cannon.
Yo, we was going at it like. And if you want me to keep it real, I say it's either way. Like I didn't feel like I beat him walking out of that building, but watching it on camera, I'm like, yeah, I got crazy on that nigga. Like you get what I'm saying? But yeah, like I feel a lot of people feel like I beat him. A lot of people feel like he beat me, and that's definitely like one of my favorites right there. Like YK has always been one of my favorites.
You fucking vato, you look like Chavo, Eddie Guerrero. I hate fucking tacos. I don't eat tortillas, Doritos, or fucking nachos. Fuck chalupas, burritos, and fuck you too, Paco. Or Pedro, whatever the fuck she named you. Mexicans look alike, and they names sound the same too. Like Hector, Jose, Jesus, Carlos, Emilio. Tonight all them names you.
Was Old Red promised to you after that, or did you know, or was you still asking for Old Red? Because after that, you battled Old Red, right?
Nah. After I battled Old Red. Old Red battled on the same card as me and YK. He battled Swave 7 that night. He took an L that night. So I think that's why he battled me. Because Old Red back then, he was climbing.
That's the dreadhead.
Yeah, he's still dope to this day. Like to this day, that Red is still dope. But back then he was climbing on a faster level, and I don't know why he stopped. You get what I'm saying?
I said the same thing.
I don't know why the fuck he stopped. But he was climbing at a faster level, and he didn't have to battle me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But after that, after he took the Elder Swave, he said, fuck it, and battled me. You get what I'm saying? And right after he battled me, he battled A-Verb. You get what I'm saying? Like a bigger name than me. You get what I'm saying? So at the time,
he didn't miss a step by battling.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, again, you already seen Red battle. What is your mind frame going into that? And just for the record, we good now, right? Tay Roc is like, I'm back to the being I'm the best, you know. So these debatables and stuff like that is not, you know, messing with your pride or nothing.
I'm good. I'm good. Like, and coming into the old Red battle, like I knew I had to be fully, like, step my shit all the way up, like, cause this is somebody that I called out. Like I never called nobody out. This is the first person that I ever called out ever. Like, and yeah, like I had to be on my shit for him. Like, and I feel like I left that battle the winner. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Anything special that happened in the battle that you remember? Yeah, I called out Suge Surf that night. That was the second person that I called out, like, in a rap. Like, I called out Suge Surf that night. I forgot. You remember how you called him out? What you said when you called him out? Yeah, he said something like when he battled. I think when Suge Surf battled Young Ill, he said something about like the toughest nigga in Midwest is A-Verb mother. Something like that. Remember, he said some shit like that. When I battled Old Red, I said the toughest nigga in New Jersey is Suge Surf mother. And then Suge Surf said, my mother will fuck you up. And the crowd started laughing. If I didn't see the battle, I remember somebody at least posting like, when I say it, you can hear Surf's voice. Like, you don't see him, but you can hear his voice. Like, my mother will fuck you up. Shit was funny as shit.
Shit. I'm so legit, I can tell you a damn fronter. I'm on a higher level you can never stand under. Kill you, then see if Sue or the rebel can stand thunder. I'll air Wayne Wonder and kill his 2 Elephant Man brothers. You an Arsenal fan and a Sue Surf lover. Toughest nigga in New Jersey, Sue Surf mother.
That's funny.
Word. Nah, but that's like one of the moments I remember from that battle. That shit had me dying.
So, now at this stage of the game, it's still just Baltimore or Maryland Cave Gang. Yeah. There's no other battle rappers affiliated with Cave Gang at this stage?
Nah, not right now.
Okay.
Just me.
Okay.
And right after the Old Red battle, like I linked with a show, and that's around the time I started being Dot Mob. Right after I battled Old Red. You know what I'm saying?
Show Gotti.
Yeah, Show Gotti.
Right.
Show Gotti. That's
my
man. That's my man's for real. And
I met him when him and Rex came to the station a couple years ago for the first time, and I always fuck with Show.
Like, I reached out to Show, and like me and him chopping it up, and I wanted to fuck with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I feel like I didn't have no help. Like, I've always been doing this on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, something just was like, I just need a better look. You feel me? Like, and I wanted that help from him. And he's like, yo, be with the mob. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, I fuck with Rex. I fuck with Shine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there was no animosity or anything between you and Shine at that point.
Yeah, we had already battled.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I chopped it up with Rex and Shine, and them was like, them two has been the only ones I've ever spoken to. Like, me and Mook hasn't ever had each other's numbers or conversated. Like, he hasn't even been around throughout my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on the real, like, I don't know, it might got a lot to do with some other Dot Mob shit that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, it's like when I came around, Rex and Mook just weren't together at all. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
even when you came around?
I mean, it might not have been when I just came around, they stopped. They might have just stopped before I came around. I don't know. But
right.
You notice they not together like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
well, now, yeah.
Shit, nigga, you can look in Mook's bio. You don't even got Dot Mob in this shit on his Twitter. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what that's about.
Huh.
But, like, that's another story.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can still get a little more into that. I just want to get into the Dot Mob. So just show. Now, was there initiation? Did they jump you in the back?
Nah, it wasn't no shit like that. Like, it was just love. Like, you know what I mean? I was always out there fucking with them niggas anyway. So,
So it's, yo, you part of Dot Mob now, bang, that's it.
Like, you know, we was on some sparring shit, keeping each other sharp, and I don't know, shit just changed. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even explain how.
You don't remember like a time span? Like, how long were you Dot Mob before anything uncomfortable happened?
Well, I mean, nothing ever uncomfortable happened in Dot Mob, like with me. The only thing funny that ever happened was when Sean left, and I never understood why. You get what I'm saying? When he left and started his own, and now I understand. Now that me and Sean had our own conversation, I understand. Like, I understand fully. But back then, like, when we was all a team, I didn't understand. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why you breaking away and starting your own shit? Like, nigga, we all supposed to. Now I understand. You know
He was Cave Gang first.
Nah, Sean was never Cave.
So what was the talk about that then? Because there was talk about Sean being Cave Gang or yelling out Cave Gang. There was some kind of affiliation.
We was all under Dot Mob. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like I told Rex, like, if I am gonna be down, like, I'm not leaving my niggas behind. Like, I'm still rep what I rep. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the number one thing with me. And I know Sean always had his own thing, Zip 'em Up. You know what I'm saying?
Or were you part of Zip 'em Up?
I was. That's what I don't understand. Like,
okay, then that's what it was then.
I didn't hit Sean to link with him to be under that. You know what I'm saying? And that's
which was no need anyway, because you were Dot Mob.
Exactly.
So, right.
I mean, we was all together. Like, I was never. If anything, Sean might have been the bigger star above me at the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't under him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I might have been under him as far as progressing in the game. At
coming in the Dot Mob,
exactly.
Tier wise,
like he was battling Sue Surf on Summer Madness 2, and I wasn't even on the card. Like, you get what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, missed out on. He was shining while I was watching. You know what I'm saying? And now we both are even. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done caught him.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? If not past him, I done caught him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't say who's past who, but y'all are both shining fucking stars.
Sean done did too much in the game. Mm-hmm. Like, he's on ESPN now, and like, he's definitely shining. Like, he got a lot on the table.
Whole different thing added to battle rap, so that's so dope. Yeah. So dope. And I mean, if you want to get technical, it's because he went NWX.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Well, if not NWX, at least the DNA thing, the whole 2-on-2 thing actually helped.
But I understand the whole, you know, like to surround yourself with the same energy. You get what I'm saying? You want that. Like, you want people to want the same shit around you.
Well, that's the way life is. Period.
Like, exactly.
You can't be with your girl and your girl is a heroin user and you're not.
right, exactly.
We ain't hanging along like that. So either I'm gonna have to start using or you're gonna have to stop. One or the other. So now, but again, even through the situation, you know, when Sean actually left, I didn't really care to get into this, but when Sean actually left, you weren't aware or understood, but you never talked to Mook.
See, this is the thing.
So like that's why when I said uncomfortable, when did it get uncomfortable? I might be using
when Sean left, I feel like I mean, when Sean left, they didn't tell me why, but I feel like they knew. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they covered it up with me and had me out there on some fuck Sean shit. You get me? Like, and me and Sean was really beefing. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's like me and Sean was really beefing, and it's like I it's like at the end of the day, he's really family with them. So it's like they can patch it up, and me and Sean still beefing. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that made me like, hold up, like let me chill. You feel me? Let me chill, fall back, and see now. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't gonna stop me from coming to New York or whatever. Like,
yeah, I don't think it was that. It was just something between you and him, not anything beyond that.
It took damn near a year and some change for me and him to really like get over all of that and be able to be like, you know what, let's rap. Like, and at Smack Volume 1, me and him, just me and him talked. You know what I'm saying? It was
damn,
just
so it was up until Smack Volume 1. Now y'all actually good after all that time.
Yeah. Damn. We good. I mean, we was good before because I just know vibes, but we didn't talk until then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know vibes. And even before then, like, I done seen Shine at events and dapped them up.
Right.
Like, after we had problems, we just never spoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like,
I didn't know. Like, this is brand new news to me because Volume 1 just happened, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, last month.
So it's like a little chill going through my body to know that y'all motherfuckers is all right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until this interview right here, so that's dope.
Yeah, we good.
That's pretty. Does anybody else know that?
I mean, in the battle world, yeah. Like battlers, yeah.
Battlers, but this is gonna be an exclusive for me though.
But fans, nah, I doubt it. Like fans, it's still fans tweeting me like on some like, yo, fuck K-Shine. Like I don't got problems with K-Shine.
Yeah, that's always fucked.
Yeah, like, and you know, it's a lot of fans that's like true heavy gun titles fans, so it's like they'll never. And
the same, you got NWX like, super fans, so it's like they go back and forth and don't even know.
It's like some super NWX fans that have never liked me and Surf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ever. Like,
well, hopefully that can change. Now I'm gonna probably chop this up and put this out like tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not getting home tonight till late, but maybe tomorrow. This is dope. It's dope for me to know that, because it's the same thing. I was talking to Mav. I got an interview on the drive with Mav, man. He was talking about battling Hollow. And I was like, yo, the only way I'd like to see y'all actually battle each other is after the battle, y'all motherfuckers be good again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the same thing with K-Shine when he battled Rex. I didn't care to see them battle. I know everybody else wanted to see it. Yeah, I didn't care to. You know, but if they were going to battle and then be okay after the battle, because when you're friends with somebody for that fucking long, you know, and then that happens. Like, I want to see y'all be friends again. If you can, it is what it is. But I'm happy you and Sean are together because again, it's it works better now.
Nah, but
and y'all already done. Everybody's battling each other.
That's the thing. Like when we was in the mob, like that's why me and him sparred a lot. Like it wasn't Mook or Rex on the phone. Well, Rex sparred with me a lot too, but before Sean like took a little break from that shit, like me and that nigga used to be on the phone. Yeah, nigga, that's that. Yeah, let me hear this. Back and forth, like all the time.
And y'all were really close during that.
That's how me and him used to do, like for real. And it's crazy how that shit just happened. Like, but I mean, that's history.
Last Dot Mob question, so we can move on to the next battle. As far as you know, what is the dot? What has become of Dot Mob right now, and are you still Dot Mob?
Well, Dot Mob is extended family. Yes, Dot Mob is definitely extended family to Rex. You know what I mean? Definitely. If anybody, Rex. I don't even like. I mean, it's a lot of shit I can't even speak upon because I know a lot of people left. You get what I'm saying? Like Sean's not even the only one. You know what I'm saying? So
you still good with Show?
I'm still good with Show. That's my nigga. Okay. Like, that's my bro. Rex. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I'll always have, you know what I mean, that 100 respect for him.
And there's nothing you can say good or bad about Mook because I don't have nothing
bad to say about Mook. I don't know him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know him.
Did you meet him at all?
Yeah, I met Mook probably like twice.
During your Dot Mob, while you were Dot Mob?
Show brought me to the studio, and while Mook was recording, I think it was the Rough Riders studio, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Like he brought me there, and Mook was recording and doing his thing. You know what I mean? But me and Mook didn't conversate much. You know what I mean? Like never on no face to face, just me and him. Never. You know what I mean? Never.
Was he top dog in Dot Mob or just another member like everybody else?
Bro, I couldn't tell you. Like, I couldn't tell you. Like,
it's just so weird.
Like,
that's weird.
I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you. And I just know, like, niggas like Bad Uno, that's Rex's older brother. Like, that's one of my niggas. You know what I mean? Like, niggas that really, and on the real, like, it might be events that you'll never see Rex or Mook at, but Bad One is always there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's Dot Mob. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be at all my battles. So shout out to him.
Alright. Okay, so that shout out to you and Sean, man. Fucking y'all motherfuckers cool again, man. I know I sound corny as fuck, man, but I love that shit.
We cool. We ain't friends.
That's okay.
Like, I'll kill him still.
That's okay. You won't literally kill him.
Nah.
Right.
I'm talking.
But at some
terms.
point, it looked bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm glad that it ain't that bad no more. So that's a good thing. So who was that? Was Young Cannon, Old Red, and who we had after Old Red?
Right after Red, I met Norbs, and this is when the PGs had started. You know, Smacking them still really wasn't paying me no attention. Like, you know what I mean? I think they was.
And no money for Old Red.
Nah.
So it's still okay.
Nah. I didn't do no money for Old Red, but Clean was my first paid joint.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got a good 1,500.
Oh, that's not bad.
You know what I mean? That was my first paid joint.
Because a lot of people's first paid joint wasn't that much.
They took it, and they was going to pay for my flight, but I didn't want to fly, so they paid for my rental, and I drove.
Oh.
You feel me? I got a van. Put all my niggas in it.
Well, that's dope. Drive the van, and you get to bring your people.
Yeah, it took a 10-hour drive. It was me and like 8 other people. You know what I mean? We went out there, had a crazy ass. That was probably one of the funnest times I've ever had. Like,
that's your first time out of town.
That was my first time leaving to go to Detroit. I've been in New York a couple of times.
Well, other than New York. New York became your second home at this point.
Yeah,
so,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So between Maryland and New York, you're home.
Yeah, so Detroit was like my first road trip. Like,
right.
Ever. Like, and yeah, like, that shit was crazy. 10-hour drive. I left at midnight. Got there at 10 in the morning. And, yeah, when I got there, I run into Rich Dollars, and me and him get to arguing. You know what I mean? Like, I was just on some bullshit. Like, nigga, fuck you, I'll kill you, and we just go back and forth and shit.
Click the button, click the button. Click the button.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.